Hey guys, welcome. My name's Lion and welcome to Showtime Vampire Diaries. In this game, apparently we go ahead and interview a vampire, but not just any vampire, Dracula himself, from what I'm assuming from the summary of what the game entails. I actually bought this in the Nintendo eShop. It seems like an interesting game. It brings up pretty good questions that we would ask vampires, but let's go ahead and dive in. Today's interviewee only moves between the shadows, so it hasn't been easy. He granted us an interview. You are about to witness a historic moment, and ladies and gentlemen, the first real interview with a vampire, Laszlo von Drac. Good evening, Mr. von Drac. Oh, that's our guy right here. He looks pretty spiffed up, all right, just behind a whole bunch of boxes, but I'm pretty sure we'll get to see him. So let's see what happens. So we just ask him any questions. One of the things I'm dying to know, how old are you, vampire? I don't want to open up an interview like that. Vampires are classy, you know, you gotta present. How was your night, Laszlo? Was it epic? No, that's too soon. We don't know much about him. What is a bloodsucker doing in such a hovel? That seems kind of disrespectful, but we'll see. I come in peace. The only thing I want is to speak to you, sir. I like that. Let's see what happens there. Well. Finally, there's someone who speaks my language. Calm down. I don't intend to hurt you. I have just eaten. What would you like to know? I just noticed the number on the bottom of the right-hand screen is 20. I'm gonna keep an eye on that. I don't know what that means, but we'll see. One of the things I'm dying to know, how old are you, vampire? Nah, you don't ask people their age. You don't ask ladies their age. Me as a guy, I don't care. You could ask me my age. I'm 29, but I don't know. I don't think that's something that's appropriate, but we'll see. How was your night, Laszlo? Was it epic? Nah, I don't want to talk about his business. If he feels like he wants to share something, he'll share. But this is an interview, so let's just see. I feel like this is more flattering. What is a bloodsucker doing in such a hovel? Let's do that. LMFAO. Bloodsucker? I think the last time someone called me bloodsucker was partying at Avocados Club. Avocados Club. Anyways, let's see. Do you know you're now a fast food chain? Nah, I don't want to do that. That's disrespectful. Let's see what happens if we do disrespectful. Oh wow, one of those prisons for slaves? I see they'll end up having a bigger army than mine. Oh, okay, that's so far so good. I mean, his demeanor changed though. I don't like how he's just back. He's just kind of holding his arms. Like he didn't like that. Like I seem like he gets excited. And then all of a sudden he just comes back. Like I don't know. I don't like when he does that. I don't know. Let's take it one step at a time. Is it okay if I call you other nicknames like bloodsucker, succubus, hometophagus, hematophagus, hematophagus? I don't know. I'd try. I gave it my best shot. Let's see. Oh, not a chance. You were out of line with that comment. Make sure you know well the vampire you've got in form before calling him a thing that may be an insult. Rest in peace. Oh, that's kind of seductive. Why is he biting my neck like that? Okay, so I gotta be careful with my questions, because if it's disrespectful, he'll kill me. He'll suck my blood out. He'll just prune me out. I don't know. So let's go ahead and be gentle. Let's be gentle with our elegant friend. So, the first thing was, I come in peace. That was a pretty safe answer. No, he liked that. Well. Speaking his language, okay. So I see the numbers going down. I think that's the amount of questions I have. I'm assuming, at least from the number on the bottom of the screen. How was your night, Laszlo? Was it epic? Nah. What is a bloodsucker doing in such a hovel? Okay, so he was flattered by that. Okay. Is it okay if I call you other nicknames like bloodsucker, succubus, or no, we're not doing that because he didn't like that. Not a chance. He killed me. Okay. Did you know any of the celebrities who frequented the legendary Avocados Club? Huh. Okay, see, his eyes are seductive. So anytime his eyes kind of do this and he keeps that smile, we're on good terms. So let's kind of be all right. Of course. I don't know if that's a typo or if he's saying that. Of course. I like that. I like that. Of course. I even got the PR of the club. Ah. Is it true that satanic rituals were heard to be taking place there? Oh god, this got dark real quick, didn't it? I mean, I guess we are interviewing a vampire. Some of the most important celebrities in the industry used to attend that club. What could you tell me about the controversy between you and the werewolf? I don't want to spark any bad blood or any... I feel like... Oh man, I'm taking it. This is so hard. Like, Okay, so I don't want to spark any bad blood. I don't want to even have him thinking of something that might make him upset. This is similar to a real interview, even though it's a game. It's. Let's see. Wow, it seems you painted the town in red in the 70s. What type of nightlife did you prefer? I think he'll like this one. Look at his smile. Look at his smile. The 70s, and we haven't talked about the 20s yet. Oh my gosh, this guy's been around forever. We are night creatures. We invented the idea of partying when the sun went down. We are the kings of fun. I like that. I like that. Look at his smile. He is happy we're on the right track. Oh, 17 questions. Dang, we gotta get down to one. We can do this. Let's do it. What is your opinion about the current nightlife? It is said you really knew how to have a great time at that time. Aren't you a bit old for such much? No, I'm not doing that. That's disrespect. No, that's a X. No. Partying at night was invented by vampires then. Were you the only ones partying? What about the rest? I think that's a pretty cool. The rest. We all had our own place at the club. The witches were drinking their gunks behind the bar. The zombies were at the terrace waiting for the smokers to exit. The ghost wandered around. I don't think I like that question. Look at his demeanor. He's just like, this is about me, not anybody else. Let's keep it focused on Mr. Drac. What is your opinion about the current nightlife? It is said you really knew how to have a great time at the time. I think that's pretty good. Oh, what? What time? Are you calling me a codger? I'm internal. Come with me and you'll see. I'll show you what a real party is. He talked you into drinking on the street with his friends, but you are the bottle. You are locked in the palace and he only frees you at the weekends to drink your blood with his buddies. Oh man, that's terrible. Don't look at me with those eyes, man. Oh. All right. Partying at night was invented by vampires then. The world's famous nightlife was when we're out to hunt humans, and it used to take place at the weekends, where there used to be more necks to bite. Okay. It says, you've been accused of elitism in many occasions. Would you consider that equality? Nah, I don't want to talk to him about being accused. He seems pretty happy at the moment. What's your opinion about zombies? They're also in fashion. Vampires are thought to love nights. Is it true? There's a hierarchy among the creatures of hell? That's a good question to ask. Let's see. Do I have something in common to those brain eaters? To the flea bags of werewolves? Or the witches and their brooms? I'm going down the wrong path. What's your opinion about zombies? They're also in fashion. Nah. You've been accused of elitism in many occasions. Would you consider that equality? Let's see. Other creatures live in abandoned houses, caves, and sewers. Why do vampires always live in palaces with all the facilities? I think that's a pretty safe question. Hey, yeah. Of course. Do you see me living in a shack? Please. We are decent people. Not like those werewolves. They look happy with a single bone. It's just that we know how to invert our possessions. In other words, quality. You know? Alright. When did werewolves and vampires started hating each other? That's a good question. Oh look, the number's 15. This is as low as I've been so far. I think that's a pretty good question. Since those bloody dogs bit their owners, they were our servants, and out of the blue, they rebelled. They had spent so much time with us, they weren't able to value the improvements we have brought to society. Let's see. Don't you think you could have divided your riches up with other disadvantaged creatures? I think vampires might be greedy bunch. I don't think that'll make them happy. Let's see. Is right to I feel like there's some typos here. Is it's right to claim vampires have adapted best to the present world? I think so. I think so. Adapt ourselves. We invented the present world. We invented money. Huh. Invented money, huh? Do you mean to tell me you revolutionized human life? What? Why? Human life? You humans do not understand anything at all. You only focus on yourselves and you believe everything surrounding you is yours. Suddenly, you realize your nails have grown so much and your canines hurt. While you were interviewing him, he bit you and you became a vampire. Alright, so far so good. Let's see. What do you think about inventions like gunpowder? I don't think you'll like that. Have you invented money? Do you mean trades that know nowadays? Okay. Definitely. Don't you see all the riches in history belonging to us? We were the first ones to melt our gold to make real transactions. Huh. That's how the first coin was born. And then the notes. Huh. Okay. That's a... I mean, I can see that happening. I can see that happening. Don't you think new enemies may come? I think that'll just make him angry. I don't want to upset him. Talking about fortunes, we mentioned Avocado Club. Were you the owners? Ah, okay. The property was under the name of LTSM, Limited and Temporal Society of Monsters. As we couldn't leave our homes during the day, we needed someone to do paperwork, talk to the notary public, attend the property's land office. That's smart. Who was part of the LTSM? I think I'm prying. I don't think that'd be any of my business. Do you mean a consultant or an accountant? Aren't you a self-sufficient as it's... No, I'm not doing that. And who did you send to do the paperwork? I feel like that's none of my business. That's a big no. Process of elimination. Who was part of the LTSM? Okay. Some are confidential, but I can confirm some consolidated entities such as the Mummy, the Invisible Man, Dr. Jekyll, the Creature from the Black Lagoon, Dracula, and Frankenstein. Oh, all the classics. Okay, 11 more questions. We're getting there, you guys. Okay, no way. I've always wanted to meet the Count. Oh, so he's not Dracula, but his name is okay, so he's just not just a vampire. He's an elegant vampire. He's been around the block a little bit. Okay. No way. Were some of the most famous monsters the owners of the club? Why did you choose avocado for the name of the club? I think that's a pretty... Yeah. Oh, man. He didn't like that. Well, you might know avocados are one of the best antioxidants in the world. That's amazing. Some monsters and creatures are suffering the ravages of time. That's not the case with us, but I find it hilarious. Didn't you? Of course, yes. I found it. Yeah. Yeah, I bet it's funny. You're funny. Okay. Now, I've wanted to meet the Count. No way. I've always wanted to meet the Count. No way. Okay, LOL. I think you forgot to mention the Sack Man and the ghostly hitchhiker. I feel like that's funny, but I feel like that would piss him off. No way, I've always wanted to meet the Count. Oh my gosh, really? He's very nice. I'll introduce him to you whenever you want. Oh my gosh. You woke up inside a wooden coffin next to a very nice man. Now you are a member of the Prince of Darkness, serving staff. Oh man. So this guy is Dracula, and I just upset him thinking, making him... Oh. Okay, so we got 11 questions left. This is a lot tougher than I anticipated. So, no way were some of the owners of... Sackman, Ghostly Hitchhiker. I don't want to. LOL. I think you forgot to mention the Sackman and the Ghostly Hitchhiker. I don't want to disrespect the elite, you know, the top dog. I don't want to do that. No way. We're not doing that again. Why did you choose? Okay, antioxidants. All right. No way. We're some of the most famous. Yeah, all right. Well, the Loch Ness Monster was also capitalist. His cousin, the creature from the Black Lagoon, said wonders about our project and having a club named with one of the best antioxidants. I like this. 10 questions left. This is... This is getting a little, you know? All right, the Loch Ness Monster. It is said is the patholid who loves leading a private life. Let's see. You still look great. Which anti-wrinkle cream do you use? I don't wanna. Garlic is said to be the best antioxidant. I have lots of aioli and garlic soup, and it works wonders. No, that is a no. No, we're not doing that. I didn't know the Loch Ness Monster was rich. Okay. He is a multi-millionaire. Although he only invested 3.5 million, he was loved and respected by the other stockholders. Now is on our other business. 9 questions. All right. Okay, we're almost there. I'm getting nervous. Okay. Have you got any gruesome anecdote to tell the audience? Nah. What happened with that society of monsters? Is it still working? That's a good question. This one seems like he'll just, I'll show you now what a gruesome, and then just come at us and kill us. I don't want that one. What can you tell me about Dracula? Someone told me you were very close at a time. Huh. He really is a very nice guy. I was lucky to work for him for a long time. In the end, he kept his work and converted me into a vampire. Okay, so this guy was bit by Mr. Dracula himself. All right, that's remarkable. He was your servant? Wait a second, hold on. That's remarkable. He was your servant and you still keep on saying good things about him, don't you? That's a good question. I'm kind of iffy on that one. Which task did you use to do for the Count? I must have been very excited. Huh. We'll see. Is there any chance to meet him in person? He's thought to be very open-minded. Nope. No, I don't want to. Your conversion must have been a very emotional ceremony. Huh? Oh. The thing is, I didn't really see anything as I was dead most of the time. Okay. Alrighty, so... man, my hands are sweaty. Mom's spaghetti, alright. Which task did you use to do for the Count? It must have been very exciting. Okay, he's talking about his night. Not really. Most of the time, these involved doing the laundry, mortaring some windows, or opening his coffin to wake him up. Well, that seems like a butler type of thing. I guess he's like you said. What a celebrity. Is Dracula the boss of every night creature? Oh, not every. When werewolves went on a strike, they became independent. They are so ungrateful. 6 more questions, guys. Alright, let's see. I can't stand them. So, did werewolves used to work with you? That's a good question, but that's an iffy one. Could you tell us more about the werewolves revolution? Some claim it can be compared to Che. No, I'm not gonna be talking about the werewolves. I don't want to even think that I'm complimenting the people who the werewolves that rebelled against the vampire, because he's a vampire. We're not doing that. What about werewolves? I find them adorable. They're so fair. No, so the top 2 are a big no. So did werewolves used to work with you? Oh, lycanthropes. I can't stand them. What? You can't stand them, can you? Then you might actually be useful. Oh, what? He likes you, so now you become a member of his army, whose sole aim is to kill lycanthropes. Really? I was so likable that he decided to make me into a vampire. Okay. Alright, so we're back to 6 questions. Let's take it slow. Okay, so no, I can't be too likable. Could you tell us some more about the werewolf revolution? No. So did werewolves used to work with you? Okay. For us. They were in charge of the security at the club. Well, They were in charge of security anywhere. They were bodyguards for the most important members of the monster society. Okay, the werewolves revolution is in some history books today is a shining example for many oppressed people. No. Vampires may need to learn something about their history and take care of their workers in the future. No, none of these. He tears your face with his sharp nails. You will never see or smell who you have in front. Rest in peace. What? No. And why did you give them such much power? You didn't trust them? We trusted them. They were very loyal. We found out they were gone watching the news. In fact, Larry, their leader, was my best friend. 4 questions. Okay. And why are vampires so mysterious? Werewolves have become very popular by appearing on primetime. No. Was your best friend the werewolves' leader? That's a good question. I'll keep that on the back burner. Do you mean Lawrence Stewart Talbot? The first werewolf? Apparently vampires have lowered their defenses, betrayed by their most faithful servants under their noses. No. Okay. Larry was a good guy. I still don't understand why he betrayed me. He was like a brother from another mother. Now he pretends to be a hero. Nobody knows what's behind that story. His fight for the rights of lycanthropes has inspired numerous books, songs, and films. Okay, no. Some believe you Lover Du Bois is one to blame. No. Can't you explain how he betrayed you? It seems you weren't that close. No. He is an icon for the counterculture. People idolize him without a second thought. Huh? Yeah. Not too much, but just right. Nah, come on, man. Come on. It's high time we put an end to those fantastic once and for all. Alright, so we got 3 questions left, and it seems that he doesn't like when I speak too good about the lichens, and he doesn't like me speaking too good about his friend, Larry. Some believe you Lover Du Bois is the ones to blame, so this one must be it. Okay. It was unthinkable for Larry to do what he did. It was as if he was possessed by a spirit of vengeance. Let's see. His fight for the right of lycanthropes has inspired numerous books. No. Idolize him. No. Some believe you Lover let's do that. Okay. Grace? That traitor left me as if I was a dog. Never better said. She wasn't even my favorite in my harem. Alright. Many find her real guilty for the war between werewolves and vampires. It is rumored that you lost your head over her, and that when you found out she was also meeting Lawrence, you took it revenge. That's hidden. That's hidden low blow. That's like talking about their relationships and assuming stuff. That's a big no-no. Then, would you like to get back in touch with Lady Du Bois? We'll see. Don't you find the word harem a little offensive? No. Okay, that's a good one. Don't really care. I don't want to see her again. Oh man. Many find her real guilty for the war between werewolves and vampires. How blind I was. Nothing was enough for her. She always wanted more and more power. I even think she was with me just to be closer to the Count. That's messed up. I can understand why he don't want to talk to them anymore. I wouldn't want to talk to anybody like that either, so Do you feel minimally responsible for this division? Nah, maybe, we'll see. Do you think the population will now follow the new interest of the Count and the vampire community? The polls aren't in your favor after all. No. Well, everyone is looking for an approval, a way to climb in popularity and power. I understand that's why you're here tonight. No, I'm not gonna use this interview. No. Maybe, let's see. Well, see, I got 1 question left. I don't want to mess this up. Well, the story they tell us is they were fighting to be together for true love. Don't you think you maybe were in the middle of... Nah, let's see this one. This one? Okay. Don't talk nonsense. Those traitors didn't deserve the generosity we gave them. I came to talk about the greatness of vampires, not those damn mutts. You'll hear from my lawyer. Your interview has been a complete success. The audience share of the TV network is 70%, and your popularity is sky high. After the show, numerous vampires have been tried for crimes against humanity. Laszlo von Drac has vanished off to the face of the earth, together with Dracula. Oh, so we did it! Alright guys, that's pretty much all the time we have for today. There you have it, Showtime Vampire Diaries. It was fun to interview a vampire, and it was fun to dive into that imaginative world of what a vampire has accomplished with all the monsters and how they even survived and how they even affected human life. Anyways, that's a pretty interesting story. But again, you guys, if you like it, Showtime Vampire Diaries, I definitely recommend it. Thank you guys so much for the support. Check out some of my videos, subscribe, like, let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.